Hi everyone, and welcome back to Manda TME. Today we're going to continue our adventure in Eastshade. While in some ways we are wrapping up the game, in other ways we're also opening up new stories. So let's go ahead and see what our friends in the shade are doing. Oh, what a sight! What a sight! Okay, so let's go ahead and just take a peek at our journal. So... yeah, so we have the fish. We still haven't resolved this Architect of Lindau thing. So I don't know. I don't know if it's glitched or I'm just doing it wrong. Yeah, so... we saw a campsite. Oh, scraggly. We saw a campsite down here somewhere, and I think we couldn't get to it last time. But one thing that we haven't done is we haven't checked out that island in the middle of the lake. Oh my gosh, the terrain is super bumpy. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna run. And it's like, no, you're not going to run at all. Like every game, just hoard all the ingredients. So how are you guys doing? I'm doing okay. I unfortunately had to take a couple days off from work because of my leg, but you know, c'est la vie. So underneath my desk here, I have like a stack of pillows, like bed pillows, stacked as high as I can possibly get them, and I have my foot propped up. So that's one of the reasons I'm recording on not a usual recording day, just to kind of keep me from being tempted to do things when I absolutely should just not do things. Okay, I'm a little bit lost, but that's okay. Oh yeah, okay. I don't think it wants me to off-road, but when has that stopped me before? So yeah, so I thought I would like kind of be productive, but at the same time like not too productive. No, what I just touched. We need this guy. Oh, get back. We also have some fishing to do at some point. I'm gonna have to figure out if there's just like a bug with the architect quest line, but I still will go back and try to talk to him again. It's just a little frustrating because I know the first time I played it I was able to finish it, so I don't know, it'd be nice if he had some resolution in his story. Goodness, isn't that beautiful? I feel like I say that several times an episode, but I don't know. It just never stops being gorgeous to me. Ugh, let's get around this rock. I see the dock, or a dock. I wonder who lives here. Oh, wait, I think it's an inn. Okay, so I'm stuck on this rock, and it's like, no, you can't leave. Like, how much closer? I guess maybe in the reeds? I think it's an inn. Oh, I'm kind of fuzzy. It's been a long time since I played this. Here? No. But I can, like, stand on a rock. It's fine. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. The, like, raft is just twirling around. I have tea, but it's like still ridiculously hot. I like asked my partner to boil me some water, and then I was like, oh, well, by the time I'm like ready to record, it'll be drinkable. It's not drinkable. Oh, maybe this is where we're supposed to go. You know, the nice landing with the canoe. Oh my gosh, look at that sheep. What are you doing? I mean, I guess sheep and goats and other ungulates do crazy things anyway. Oh yeah, that was way easier. Alright, well, let's take a look around the outside. Oh, the Sinkwood Inn. Alright. Let's go ahead and just see what goodies we can find and just, I don't know, check out the outside before we go in. If I don't, I always overlook like canvas and like wooden planks that way. Oh, the eye. I absolutely adore Mudwillow, but I have to say, I think actually my favorite character that we meet is probably Victor. He has like just such a developed story, and he's like the right balance of like gruffness and tenderness. Oh look, see? The seller, Tiffmoor Ruins property deed of sale. The seller also agrees to make a public and solemn declaration that they have personally entered the ruins and determined them to be completely empty and void of sacred importance. Blue Rose Industry will conduct an archaeological study to confirm these statements. With compliance to these standards, seller agrees to the payment of 2,000 glowstones for the complete property and rights to all explorations of the Tiffmoor Ruins in any manner Blue Rose Industry sees fit. Please sign below. That seems sleazy. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, CRM is like an important field of study, but I don't know. There's something about the way that letter was written that I didn't like. Blue Rose Industries, huh? Okay, so I think that's mostly the perimeter. Look at these reed boats. I want one. I think that's how we get to some of like the remaining locations on the map too. Alright, so I'm gonna go back in and like really close to the inn. Make sure I haven't missed anything. Yep, see? What did I tell you? Wooden planks. Definitely the limiting factor for when we make canvases anyway. So... oh, there's that happy Eastshade music. Alright. Oh, look at that. Alright. Well, I went into the garden and not into the inn. Perfect. Alright, here we go. Oh, bear friend!
Well, we're not really taking new visitors. There's been an incident. But with the storm, well, I'll give you the room we'll plan to give the detective. We're just about full otherwise.
Oh, we have stumbled into something. Sounds like there's been some trouble here.
There's been a theft in one of the rooms. The police are on their way now, though it might take a while. Don't worry, though. The thief wouldn't dare strike again.
Oh, listen to that mischief music. What was taken?
Some sort of important book. Real valuable, I guess, by the way Mr. Historian is reacting. I don't claim to understand what it does. I just know we can't have any thieves making an escape.
Any leads on who did it?
We've got all kind of weirdos here, and it could be just about any one of them. They're all exhausting me. Most of the guests are napping right now, though, so it's nice and quiet for the moment. Look, since we've got this shady business going on here, I'm not going to charge you. You can have a room upstairs, first door on your right. At any rate, it looks like you don't have much choice but to stay. The storm is raging out there.
What storm? Okay, well, tell me about the old inn at least.
My great-great-grandparents built it as a waypoint for expeditions north, and for folks building windmills on the Tiffmoor Bluffs. But it's well past its glory days, and I can't imagine this situation is going to do much to boost its reputation.
Bye. I feel like I'm squatting. Am I crouching? Okay, we can't crouch in this game though, right? I don't know. I really feel like I'm stuck in the floor. I'm not really sure what's going on. I suddenly feel very short, and that's saying a lot. Oh, there's a wheelchair. Ah, healing magic. Ancient power of the Tiffmoor ruins. Some believe the Tiffmoor ruins hold the power to heal all wounds and illnesses. Why we do not enter the ruins to seek out this power is beyond comprehension. It is trusted by many that simply standing in the presence of the ruins is enough to cure small illnesses and ease the mind of worry. It is a sad thing that the progeny of the peoples who built these magical places do not see fit to share the wonderful spiritual energy here. They instead lock it away. Could it be that they want the power only for themselves? Alas, we must respect their wishes and only wonder at the amazing energy still sealed within the walls of the ruined tombs. Well, I don't know if it's sacred, like it's sacred. So we have someone to talk to there. Looks like a nice bath. Oh, here's a book. Eternal Battle of Love. They pulled each other close as moonlight washed over them. Surely nothing shall ever part us now, for we have braved through the beast and frozen nights, starvation and drought. Yet finally life has brought me to your arms. Our love shall last forever, but the battles have not ended. Our lives have been foretold in the stars, and this is only the beginning. You can leave now and seek a simpler life, one with riches and comfort, warmth and a soft bed. No one would blame you. He knew that no warmth would be as real as that of her hand, no bed comfortable after sharing the ground with her. All his riches and comfort would be found in her eyes, her story, her smile. I will go with you. A little post-it note that says 5941. Well, hello. I am so short. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this.
You're making great strides, Detective. I know you'll have this sorted out in no time.
Yeah, I'll crack this case wide
I've got
open.
no doubt.
We just
Since
met.
the criminal still hasn't been found, I've taken the liberty of locking everyone's boat ashore. Shouldn't be travelling in the storm anyway. Why don't you take these keys and continue investigation of the suspects and their rooms?
Sure. Okay, so I have a theory. So we said up to the right. I think I'm actually just clipped into the world a little bit. Detective. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I am going to nap for like a second and see if we can unclip from the world a little bit. Yeah. Not more tea. Yeah, I don't know. We might just be short this episode. Alright, so we had someone to talk to downstairs. He says a storm. I'm not seeing a storm. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. And we don't have like a body model in this game, so it's not like another game where I can like sit down or something. So anyway, let's talk to this first person.
Ah, so you finally made it, Detective. I was hoping you'd be delayed, so we could have more excitement.
So tell me about this
You
code.
skipped to the last page? Don't spoil the ending for me. The businessman Vadim gave me that book last night. I haven't finished it yet, and I don't know anything about those numbers. They better not be important to the story.
See anything strange?
I'm trapped in this bed. There's nothing at all to see here. But I did hear a young girl pacing outside my door before the theft. She seemed very flustered. I called her inside and we talked a bit about books. She was a student at the university. Suddenly she said she needed to go. What a sad girl.
Thank you. I guess that's all for now. I guess that's everything in here. Alright, so we have this too. A shady impost, saving the ruins, but not the spirits within them. Report by Esther Clearwell. The Tiffmoor ruins gained new protections today following concerns of disturbance to sacred land. The new laws mandate that the historical ruins cannot be used for profit if an ancient relic is found within the site. However, a pre-existing law states that if any ancient relics are found on a historical site, scientists will be given free rein over the land in order to conduct a full study and record the findings for posterity. Unfortunately, this does little to protect the native inhabitants who believe the sacred ruins should not be entered by anyone for any reason. Activists have loudly stated there is nothing of interest within the ruins, but only time will tell if this is true and whether science or business will be taking over the bluffs. This is definitely like an IRL CRM case. Absolutely. This guy with his cool glasses. Okay, I'm wondering if I can... This is just frustrating me. I wonder if I can put down my raft and then, like, fix it. There we go. Too stormy to leave. Okay. Sorry guys, I know I'm fussing about it, but look how short I am. I'm in this short in real life, and I'm really short. Okay, I'm just looking for the stuff on the table, because I don't want to get overwhelmed by all the suspects, I guess. Oh, but there's a book. Helena, we saw that name on the door. The Tiffmoor Ruins, a simple and spiritual discussion. There are some in Eastshade who hold to the silly notion of finding great riches and antique wonders within the ruins. In reality, however, it is a known fact among native people that the ruins of our ancestors contain nothing of material value. These tombs are home to the ghosts of our ancestors, and traipsing through them in search of fortune or answers to our past would deeply dishonor those who walk before us. I have said before and will say again for eternity, aside from the resting spirits, there's absolutely nothing within the Tiffmoor Ruins that would impress a modern Eastshadian. Hi.
I'm Amir. You are going to crack this case, right? My girlfriend and I were supposed to play a show tonight. Oh, this is horrible.
You seem pretty eager to leave.
Yeah, I am. I just told you that. We were really hoping to play another tonight. I don't know if this will help, but there was someone down on the beach late last night. I couldn't sleep, so I was looking out of my window at the lake, searching for inspiration. But yeah, someone was down there.
Can you see who it was?
I couldn't tell. They seemed like they might be tall, maybe, but certainly mysterious.
What can you tell me about the Tiffmoor Ruins?
They're a point of controversy around here. Some people want them open to the public, and some people think they're a sacred space. I understand that the ancient people wouldn't have wanted us to disturb their tomb, but it would have been pretty neat to play a show in there.
Which room is yours?
Just past the innkeeper's counter. You can go in, the door's unlocked. We figured since we don't have any interesting books, we're probably safe from the thief.
I wonder, I guess that's all for now. Do they know it was a book that was stolen?
Who are you? You don't look like the authorities. Another suspect. When did you get here?
Ooh. I heard something was stolen.
Well, yes, something was stolen. Right from under my nose they did it.
What did they take?
In my translation book. It contains runes that would allow me to enter and learn more about the Tiffmoor Ruins. It's highly sensitive and confidential information. I was on my way to the ruins when the thief made their move. Very few people know about the translation book. Someone must have been following me.
That's very suspicious.
And the authorities. Delayed by a boating mishap. At this rate, the thief is going to slip away in the night.
Interesting. Alright, well, how about this lady?
Hello, Detective. My name's Belinda, and I'm an open book, I tell you. Any questions you have, I'm completely ready to answer. I don't have a single thing to hide. The only suspicious thing I've seen is that historian. He's been running into our rooms, snatching up our things and dragging them around for others to inspect. It makes you wonder if he isn't trying to cover something up.
So, what can you tell me about magical powers?
Well, who knows, really? We can't get in there to find out. But it's nice to dream. My sister loved hiking and traveling more than anything. Now she can only travel in her books.
That must be the sister in the wheelchair. Have you noticed anything odd?
I have. It seems that Miss Helena is unwell. I've seen her looking very sick and tired as she moves about the inn. You'll see. Something's wrong with her.
Have you noticed anything odd? Oh, just about Helena. Okay. Alright, so... Now I'm tall. Okay. So somebody was at the water, and we did find that book outside. Or that letter just like thrown in the water, like someone wasn't supposed to see it. Candles. Yuri the Bard. Merriest musician in all of Eastshade. And Tamrin's harp.
Are you the authorities? Do you paint the crime scene to help find clues?
Sure, why not? I'm looking into the case.
Okay, well, my boyfriend and I really need to get off this lake. We're supposed to be playing a show in Narva tonight, but the innkeeper won't let anyone leave.
Well, apparently there's also a storm. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's so frustrating. We've never played anywhere important, and the one chance we get, this has to happen.
What do you know about the Tiffmoor Ruins?
It's such a bad situation. The indigenous people just want the land to stay sacred. All they ask is that no one goes in the ruins. But the university is constantly sending people over to investigate. They want to extract the artifacts. And there's this new law that says if the scientists can't find any ancient relics in the ruins, then the ruins aren't historically important, and so don't get any protections. That means the sacred space could be dishonored by random hikers.
Interesting.
I mean, of course the scientists won't find any relics. They aren't even allowed inside. So the land is really in peril right now. It's just a mess.
Did you see anything suspicious?
We got here yesterday afternoon. We ate dinner, played some music, and went to bed. I heard some scuffling in the middle of the night, but I just thought it was rats. Ugh, they're everywhere.
I haven't seen any rats, but okay. What do you know about the theft?
A book was stolen. It must contain the meaning of life, because I can't see any other reason it would be such a big deal.
Okay, thank you for now.
Just hurry up and find the criminal, okay?
Okay, I guess they don't have any important books. Looks like the innkeeper's room. Okay, I'm instantly seeing a problem. Sinkwood Inn, property deed of sale. Kavork agrees to sell the Sinkwood Inn to Blue Rose Industries for the complete price of 1,000 glowstones. The sale includes the building, grounds, and business. Any employees remaining in the inn will be employees of Blue Rose Industry and subject to salary negotiations. But I thought it was for 2,000 glowstones on the other note. I don't like that. So who's the representative from Blue Rose Industries? It's got to be someone here, right? Just storage, I guess.
Ah, good. You finally arrived to sort this out. Check through my suitcase and I'll be on my way, detective.
Eager to make your escape.
Yes, actually. We've been trapped here all day waiting for you. I had a meeting scheduled in Lindau. I may have lost a client over this.
Tell me about the Tiffmoor Ruins.
A wasted opportunity at the moment. Who doesn't love the idea of visiting a tomb thousands of years old? Who wouldn't love the sense of discovery and heritage? Who wouldn't pay dozens and dozens of glowstones for that kind of experience? I'm going to bring that dream to life. I promise you that.
Tell me about the numbers in the romance novel.
Numbers? I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. I picked up that book in a small market last week. It wasn't my cup of tea, so I gave it to Rad Miller.
Did you notice anything strange?
That historian! He's a madman! He tore through our rooms this morning, screaming about his wretched book.
Thanks for now. Is this Helena?
You don't look like any detective I've ever seen. I won't be answering your questions.
Mm-hmm. Probably because I'm short. What's that? Look at those muddy boots. And a cipher. Dearest family, I've thought a lot about our dedication to preserving the sanctity of the ruins. It has meant so much to me that you've all stood by my side in this battle. It pains me to write that my health is declining. There's little to be done, but with any luck, there may be a treatment available in Nava. I only hope that. Okay, so she's sick. She's at the ruins. She has a copy of the cipher, and there are muddy boots in her room. And she doesn't want to answer our questions. Seems very obvious, but... Doesn't know anything about the numbers, huh? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. He does work for Blue Rose Industries. V. I was digging around near those old ruins you're so obsessed with. Found this thing that looks like an awful lot like an ancient relic. Thought you might want to keep it safe till you officially own the property. Hope you can come up with a few extra glowstones for me in exchange. So that's why he shorted the contract. So he's shady as heck. There's just like some not nice people staying here. Kind of feel bad for the musicians because I think they're totally on the up and up. Oh, the book! This must be the historian's room. University of Nava. Omeros, please take this letter as a formal notice of dismissal from your position at the university. We appreciate your hard work through the decades. However, time has proven that there is no new information to discover regarding the Tiffmoor ruins, and unfortunately the university can no longer fund the program. My sincerest regards, R.T. Dean. Yeah, a lot of people have something to hide. Holy goodness. Qualnith root for temporary treatment of nerves, forgetfulness, and shaky hands. No more than 2 drops a day. Okay, apothecary. Interesting. So he's nervous and anxious. Okay. I am going to save because I think I have enough to make an accusation against Helena. Kind of makes me sad. But here we are.
What a mess this is.
Selling the inn?
Been thinking about it. This place is empty most of the time. Tourism on the Tiffmoor Bluffs isn't what it once was. And the milling industry isn't all fancy and upcoming like before. Got that letter in the mail just a few days ago. Seems like my ticket out of here. This place gets a little too gloomy for me.
Any suspects?
Not exactly. Well, there was this university student. Strange thing. She arrived around noon, coming from Nava. A few hours later, the historian arrived, followed by Helena and that businessman, Vadim. The student went off to her room. I figured she wanted an early start in the morning. But then she came out a little after sunset, bags all packed, telling me she had to leave and take care of an emergency. I felt bad for her having to leave in the night like that.
Hi. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Ever heard of the Tiffmoor ruins?
Of course. Those halls belong to my ancestors, and my aunt lives on the property. I mean, for now, she's probably going to have to sell it.
Why did you leave suddenly yesterday?
Oh, right. There was an emergency, but don't worry, everything's okay now.
I need to inspect your trunk.
Oh, are you sure it's necessary?
Yes.
Okay, it's just on the ground.
Aha, good news. The real detective has arrived.
Property of Nicole. I can't believe this is the last time I'll ever set foot in the ruins. I know Auntie H would never sell the land for tourism, but she doesn't look well lately, and I'm worried about her. The least I can do is ensure that the land stays in our family. I've been sneaking out small relics to study in secret, but now it's too dangerous. Auntie H never wanted the ruins swarmed with archaeologists, and that's what would have happened if the university found out what's really here. She always said our ancestor spirits live down here, and in the cool silence, I can almost believe it. It's really a sacred place. So, oh, this is so complicated. I do think that it's Helena, though. She has the muddy boots and everything.
What a mess this is.
I must be missing something.
Can I help?
Sure. Tell me about the journal.
Okay, you caught me all right. I know how to get into the ruins and I've been going in there for years. Is that what you want to know? So yes, it was me.
How did you enter the ruins?
Look, I can't tell you that.
What about the translation book?
Translation book? I don't know what you're talking about.
A book related to the ruins was stolen.
Oh, gosh. I thought you were looking for a trespasser.
Did you steal the treasures in your suitcase?
I didn't steal them. They belonged to my ancestors.
Who would benefit who would benefit from access to the ruins?
Everyone. Except my aunt and my parents who think the ruins need to stay empty for our old spirits. But there aren't any spirits. I've been in there 100 times.
Where are you going now?
I just wanted to bring home one last reminder of the ruins. I was hoping to defend them like my aunt always has.
I'll wait here.
I don't think you're a real detective at all.
Tell me about the Tiffmoor ruins.
Those ruins mean everything to me. All I've ever wanted is to preserve that sacred ground.
Can you tell me about the glyphs?
That's an old poem from the native people on the Tiffmoor Bluffs. I keep it with me as a reminder to always be thankful.
Have you seen anything strange?
Yes, I have. Those musicians have been desperate to get out of here since the moment the book went missing. They've been singing all kinds of obnoxious songs about this situation. Annoying fiends.
Alright, that's all for now. Alright, I think you have some stuff to tell me, sir.
Any progress?
Tell me about... Oh, I don't have anything further to ask him, even about that relic? That seems strange. Let's just take a peek outside. Oh, Sheepy! What are you doing down there? Hello.
Here, look! We've already searched everyone's trunks. The book isn't here. Thief's got it hidden somewhere else. But maybe if you take a look, you'll find something that points to the killer. I mean the thief.
This place is teeming with suspicious folks. Tell me about your medication.
Why are you searching through my things? I only opened my trunk so the suspects would feel more comfortable opening theirs. Surely I can't be a suspect in this crime. That medication is my private business.
You also have a letter of dismissal in your room.
Ahem. I would appreciate if you mind my privacy. I am the victim here, after all. It's true I'm being let go from my position at the university, but this is my life's work we're talking about. I can't just abandon this when I'm so close to finding all the answers. But really, detective, this is a waste of time. You should be investigating the actual suspects.
Tell me about the glyphs.
What? You found this here? Why, I can't fully translate it, but I think this is describing a poem about cattle. Or about gold. I need my translation book.
Tell me again about the Tiffmoor ruins.
The ruins are an incredibly rich source of culture and heritage for the people of Eastshade. I believe that within the ruins there are relics that would help us understand our beginnings on this island. But somehow, there are people who think history is a waste of time, and they've thwarted my efforts of discovery at every turn.
I don't know if this is about you, dude. Alright, I'm gonna keep working on it.
Are you the impromptu detective?
It's
Sorry it took
Effie!
me so long to get here. The innkeeper just filled me in on the situation. It seems like you've been doing good work here. Do you have a prime suspect?
Yeah, I think it's Helena.
Really? That's very interesting. Let me have a look around and see if I can confirm your suspicions. Looks like you're well on your way to becoming a full-fledged detective. Certainly nice to have someone else carry out the interrogations. Sad story this is. Looks like Helena was hoping to sell off the land to the tourist industry. Worth quite a lot of money. Says she was trying to take a final look inside the ruins. That's why she needed the book. Must have been having second thoughts about selling the land. Unfortunately for her, we've now got solid evidence that the ruins are filled with ancient relics. No chance of selling the property now. Ownership will most likely default to university. Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't reward you for your work. Please, accept these glowstones I'm authorized to award good Samaritans like yourself. And I believe my work here is just about done.
Nice.
Oh well, I'm happy to hear there's something of interest in those ruins. Well, I guess Vadim won't want to buy my inn anymore, but maybe I'll get more interest now anyway. Who knows, I just might convert one of these rooms into a ruins museum.
Can't say I'm pleased the case was cracked. I was quite enjoying the excitement. Back to dreary days in bed, I suppose.
I didn't expect things to happen so quickly. I guess the ruins aren't ours anymore. I'm glad the university will be studying them. I've always wondered about everything I saw in there. Poor Auntie H. I wish she could see inside. She must have been really desperate to end up taking that book.
So, you actually weren't the detective after all. I just had to see if there was anything in the ruins. All my life, I've believed there's nothing but spirits in there. I've started to see that no one else believes that. I can't afford for the land to go to science. Science doesn't pay. But my heart couldn't afford for the ruins to be opened as a tourist location. I just thought the translation book might hold some answers for me. Might help me solve this puzzle. Vadim made an offer on the land. He suggested running his own excavation for sacred objects, but really I knew he would do everything possible to destroy what he found. I took the book and planned to sneak inside the ruins. Just take a peek. I wouldn't have destroyed anything, and if I found something, I would have reported it to the university right away. Now, the ruins will be opened to the university. We'll just have to see what happens.
Well, I thought Helena was acting strange. Guess you can always count on me, Detective. Who knows? Maybe they will find some cures in the ruins. That would really be something.
And I believe my work here is just about done.
For some reason, I thought we learned how to make a boat here, but I guess not.
Finally, we can leave. Maybe we'll get to play in Nava after all.
I feel like I need to really check everything just to be sure. Okay, so we came in here. There's the romance book. And there's the book about cures.
It's too bad the ruins are going to be swept up by the university. Wasted opportunity. The entire island would have profited from the tourism, all in the name of science, I suppose.
Guess nothing new. Gosh, everyone just had their reasons, I guess. Refuse anything else.
Oh well, I'm happy to hear there's something of interest in those ruins. Well, I guess Vadim won't want to buy my inn anymore. But maybe we'll get more interest now anyway.
Well, after we recover the translation book from Helena, maybe I can get my position at the university back as well. The ruins have always been important to her. I only hope I can preserve them for future generations. And imagine what we can learn about the past. Eventually, I hope it will be better this way. If we uncover even one artifact, the ruins will be protected forever. No tourists, no names carved in the walls by hooligans, no trash tossed around. Just a bastion of history. On an unrelated note, I saw the, shall we call it the watercraft you arrived here in. I've drawn up some instructions for you on how to build a reed boat. They're commonly used around here. No need for whatever that thing is. You also find reed boats quite capable of coastal travel. I can't imagine your contraption there is. You'll need heavy reeds. They're wider and flatter than the usual sort. Best wishes, and, sorry for accusing you of taking my translation book. I'm sure you understand.
It's alright. Okay. So let's go ahead and heavy reeds. Oh, we have a ton of them. Well, oh, we have a sweet boat now. Alright, well, as we are gliding off to our next destination, I think I'm going to call this an episode. Hopefully when I get out of this boat, I'll be a few inches taller. Not really sure what happened there, but anyway, if you are enjoying this series or just the content on my channel in general, please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you for our next Shadian adventure. Ooh, happy sipping, guys!